Good morning, this is Nicholas from Gandora Gaming, and we have the last two cards revealed for Duelist Nexus. So the reason why I know these are the last two cards was because when I was watching a video yesterday talking about the previous cards, someone mentioned that we only had two cards left to be revealed out of that set. One was going to be a trap card, and one was going to be a monster. And what do we get today? The last trap card and the last monster. So let's go over them. So first things first, we have a new trap card. Don't get caught lacking by Curabin. Curabin is a continuous trap card. It is a trap monster, so all you Paleozoic players and I guess Ravael players rejoice because this is a trap monster and its effect is pretty interesting. So first effect, if 10 or more cards or effects have been activated this turn, special summon this card as an effect monster, Cyburst of all things. Dark, level 10, attack 3000, defense 3000. This card is still treated as a trap card. If special summoned this way, during your end phase, set this card in your spell trap zone. So it resets itself like a lumbering, like a monster ready to be sprung. And then once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect while this card's on field, quick effect, destroy as many cards they control as possible, and set this card in the spell and trap zone. I think it's really gimmicky, but it's really cool at the same time. He's a trap monster, so he's not a monster, so your opponent can't negate with monster effects. And he's a level 10, so I can see like Lich playing this card, just be like, aha, I'm a one-sided what's it called, Raigeki, deal with it. But at the same time, I'm like, if your opponent is getting to 10 effects, and they don't have like a negate for this thing, I just don't see what you're doing here. And if you're playing a deck that's like Trap Deck, and you don't have like a skill drain already on field, I don't know how your opponent's getting to 10 effects as it is. So personally, I think this card's very gimmicky, really cool. It's just too niche. If it was 5 effects, like Nibiru, I can see it. The fact that it's 10, the fact that your opponent's already playing around Nib, if they're going to make an Omni, they're going to make one before 5. So, I don't know. It's really cool. Really cool indeed. I just don't think it's good. Next card, Singing Cockadoo. This is the last card we're getting out of the new set. And it is pretty interesting. So, I haven't read it. It is a level 3 Fire Winged Beast effect monster. Attack 800, 1000 defense. You don't use this card's name once per turn. During the main phase, if this card is activated, you can activate one of these effects. Destroy this card, then draw 1. Discard this card, then draw 1. Draw 1 card during the end phase of this turn. You can only use one of these effects per turn. During your main phase, activate one of these effects. So it's basically like a really interesting what's it called? It's this card's literally Insta-Fusion. Not Insta-Fusion. What's it called? Upstart Goblin. So you just have this card in hand, discard it, draw a different card. That's not too bad. But I feel like you just play Upstart Goblin. I guess this is technically Upstart Goblin for 2. So you can just play like one copy of this guy if you want to play a 38 card deck with Upstart Goblin. Because you can just, if you draw into this guy, you just be like, okay, reveal in hand, send this guy to grave, and then draw 1. That's actually not that bad. Unless this guy has to be on field, and then it says discard 1 card, then draw 1. And in that case, this card sucks ass. If this card can like activate in hand, discard itself to draw 1, it's not bad. It's like a cool Upstart Goblin. If it isn't, and it has to be on field to do that, it's completely garbage. So it all depends on where that discard 1 card, then draw 1 card. I think it would say discard this card, draw 1 card. If it doesn't say that, it says discard 1 card. I think this card has to be on field, which means it's really bad. So that's really it for our last 2 cards out of Duelist Nexus. Not great. Let's just be honest. This set is potentially good. It definitely brings a couple decks into the meta. For example, I think, what's it called? I think Infernoble came in on this. So Infernoble and Synchrons definitely get a huge boost this set. and definitely are like tier 1 contentions. But besides that, there's not really much going on in this set. Yeah, we have the new Mikonko, or new Mikonko cards, and yeah, we have the third wave of all the what's called Amazing Defender support, which is probably the last support we'll get for a while, because usually Konami goes in threes. If they get any more than that, that's kind of crazy, because we're just getting the third support for like Libromancers and for like Labyrinth and shit, which is kind of funny because those decks came out like a year ago and they're just getting their wave. But I don't know, it's interesting. I don't know how good, but it's a really cool set. That's all I gotta say about that. Hope you all enjoy. Don't do anything stupid. See you all next one. Bye bye.